What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American, here today to react and learn about an area of Norway known as Flom. And from what I understand, this area is known for its beautiful fjords, which is, of course, something that we don't have here in America. So I'm very interested in seeing this amazing part of Norway for the first time. So, with that being said, let's take a look.
Welcome to Flom. Flom is one of the most popular destinations in the Norwegian fjords, and it is not hard to see.
Wow. Oh my God. I still am just amazed at the natural geographic beauty that Norway has. Like, even just this very first shot here.
Why? It's a little bit damp today, but I've been to Flom several times, so I've put together this highlights video, some of it in the sunshine, some of it in the winter, and some of it today on this damp, gloomy day, which is really typical for the Norwegian fjords.
Oh, really? Is it normal or common for it to be damp or gloomy? It's specifically in the Norwegian fjords? It has that kind of weather? Is that true?
There's so much to see and do in this fjords destination. I hope you enjoy.
Flom is a popular tourist village deep within the Norwegian fjords.
Okay, it's a village named Flom. Oh, look at these already. These buildings are so cool. And you just don't see stuff like this in America, I gotta say. I've never heard of Flom before. Is it a very popular or well-known village in Norway? Because I've actually never heard of it.
How deep? Well, let's start by putting Flom on a map, as its geography helps to explain its appeal.
Yeah.
The village is located in the Sognefjord region of the West Norwegian fjords. The Sognefjord is easy to find on a map, as it's Norway's longest fjord.
Really? Oh, I'm learning some new things today. Sognefjord. This is the longest fjord in Norway. And so Flom must be sitting in this fjord somewhere, right?
Flom is located on a narrow branch fjord known as the Aurlandsfjord,
Okay.
which is part of the fjord region protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Okay.
Despite
What I didn't realize there were little villages built on the fjords and the branches of the fjords all over Norway. It's actually built right on the fjord, huh? That is so cool.
Despite this remote location and population of just a few hundred people, Flom attracts huge numbers of tourists every day of the year.
Wow.
Especially in the summer season.
Yeah.
Why? Two reasons. Its deep water location means it's one of Norway's most popular cruise ship ports.
Really? Oh my God. There's only a few couple hundred people that live here, but it has its own cruise ship? Norway has really gotten this tourism thing down, I think. Like, you have cruise ships going to little villages like this. Wow.
And of course, there's the Flom Railway,
Oh.
which means Flom is, relatively speaking, easy to get to from Oslo and Bergen compared with many other fjord destinations.
That's so cool, too. Like, we don't have many railways in America. Flom has a railway, so you can actually go travel to Oslo just by railroad, huh? That's convenient.
Also, for drivers, Flom is on the E16 road that runs between Oslo and Bergen.
Oh, okay.
In many ways, Flom is the archetypal Norwegian fjord village.
Yeah.
The Aurlandsfjord is spectacular no matter when you visit, as is the mountainous scenery surrounding the village.
The mountains, yes. The mountains are breathtaking. This is unbelievable. Like, I cannot believe Norwegians, like, this is just normal to you? This is crazy to me.
The Flom Railway.
Oh.
This remarkable railway regularly tops lists of the world's most beautiful railway journeys.
So it's not just the fjords that are popular. This Flom has one of the most beautiful railways drives in the entire world.
The one-way trip from Meerdal on the Bergen Line down to Flom takes just under 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
During the journey, the train twists and turns, travels over bridges and through tunnels as the train descends more than 800 metres through the Flom Valley at an average 5% gradient.
Wow.
While visitors from the cities will take the train down and back up, most people visiting Flom by ship or car will take the train up and then straight back down to Flom.
This is so cool. Like, for most Americans, like, taking a train, like, that'd be a brand new experience, taking a Norwegian train. Like, for Norwegians, this is just like a way to travel. But for a lot of Americans like myself, it would be cool just to be on the train.
Flom. The train carriages are old, and of course, there is limited window space.
Wow.
But there are good views from both sides of the carriage at different points in the journey.
Crazy.
As primarily a tourist route nowadays, scenic commentary is provided in different languages throughout the trip.
Oh, so this really is built for tourists, really.
The train also stops to allow photographs at the Kjosfossen waterfall, which in winter is entirely frozen over.
Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. You probably want to visit this when it's a little warmer. This isn't quite as cool to look at, unfortunately.
Quite the sight indeed.
Still interesting.
The Flum Railway opened in 1940. How on earth it was ever built in the days before computer-aided engineering will surely top your list of questions as you trundle through the lush valley.
Yeah.
Even if time is tight, I'd encourage you to call into the Flum Railway Museum by the train station in Flum Village. Fjord sightseeing.
Oh, here we
The
go.
Norwegian Fjord is part of the West Norwegian Fjords UNESCO World Heritage Site. Just 250 metres wide at its narrowest point, with towering mountains to both sides, the Norwegian Fjord is one of the most photogenic Norwegian fjords.
Oh my god. The railway is cool, but this is the fjord? That's something else. I think that's what probably most Americans, if they visit Norway, like, I gotta see the fjords. Like, that's what we don't have. Like, this is great.
UNESCO said, numerous waterfalls and free-flowing rivers, deciduous and coniferous woodlands and forests, glacial lakes, glaciers, rugged mountains, and a range of other natural attributes combine towards making the Norefjord among the most scenically outstanding landscapes in the world.
That says a lot. Like, and I'm not surprised. Norway has literally some of the most beautiful places in the entire world. Like, and they've, like, won awards for it, and it's been recognized.
From May to September, a popular 2-hour sightseeing cruise operates along the Fjord and Norefjord
Okay.
from Flom to Gudvangen.
Cool.
All electric-powered passenger ferries have been used on the route for several years now.
Of course, electric. Of course it's electric in true Norwegian fashion. I don't think I've ever been on an electric boat before.
You can come back on the same boat or take a bus shuttle to reduce the overall time.
Wow. I'm sorry, I gotta pause it again. Look at this. It doesn't seem real. It looks like computer generated. It's so otherworldly to me.
If you are travelling independently, and especially if you're staying overnight, choose an early or late ferry in order to avoid or at least minimise the crowds from cruise ships and other organised tours.
Right.
Other fjord sightseeing tours are available, including a rib boat tour, perfect for those who want to get up close to some of the highlights and have some fun.
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty clear they've put in a lot of effort to cater to tourists. So, man, tourism must be such a big part of Norwegian economy. And it's all because Norway has something no one else has. These beautiful, amazing places.
For an even more intimate experience, how about fjord sightseeing by kayak?
Oh!
Exploring this incredible scenery with just the splash of your paddle and the call of the birds will take you closer to nature than you ever thought possible.
No way. You can just rent a kayak. You can kayak down the biggest fjord in Norway. That's, I don't know, it would depend on how lazy I'm feeling, but that feels like once in a lifetime opportunity.
Possible. Guided tours are available, as is kayak rental for the keen independent traveller.
Wow.
Double kayaks are also available for couples and families.
Nice.
Things to do in Flom.
Okay. Look at this rainbow. Is there always just a beautiful rainbow when you visit Flom or
If you need to get away from the crowds in the port, the riverside walk to the residential part of the village and to Flom Church is a pleasant experience, especially on a sunny day.
Oh, okay. So there's some tourist stuff like the fjord and the railway, but Flom is actually a little village or town that has stuff in it that you can explore. Okay.
The postcard-worthy 17th century church is about a 3-kilometre walk from the waterfront.
Oh, wow.
Along the way, you'll bump into a handful of locals as you get to see a rural Norwegian village up close.
I can't believe, like, look at this. Like, there's actual houses, like, just, I don't know, it's just amazing to me. Like, actual people, Norwegians, just live in this fjord. That's, like, that'd be insane.
You'll bump into a handful of locals as you get to see a rural Norwegian village up close.
Yeah.
You might also see long-distance walkers or people cycling down through the valley.
Okay.
Although at first glance it might resemble a Norwegian stave church, Flom Church is actually much newer. That being said, it's still more than 350 years old.
Oh, wow.
The brown wooden church was built in a long church design in 1670 by master builder Magne Essen.
Cool.
The church
So, Flom, as a village, has some cool stuff that you can see too.
of today is mostly the original, although there were some improvements made in the early 20th century.
Wow. Cool.
Inside, this is one of Norway's best illustrated churches. It's well worth a look inside if the church is open, and it usually is on most days in the summer, especially when there is a ship in port.
Okay.
About halfway along the route to the church, cross the bridge and you'll find the trailhead for the walk to the waterfall Brekkefossen.
Oh.
It's steep in parts, so be careful. The waterfall is impressive, but so is the view back down the valley to the village and fjord beyond.
Oh my god. Hold on. Wait, back it up a little bit. Look at this. Just nature. Man, I swear. It's kind of sad because I wish in America we had more cool nature stuff like this. Waterfalls and mountains and fjords, and I think it's literally like good for your health to experience nature like this. And Norwegians definitely get outside more because it's so beautiful in Norway. I'm quite jealous, actually.
Village and fjord beyond. Located on the hillside immediately behind and above the Fretheim Hotel, the Fretheim Cultural Park is a great choice if you want to take a walk in nature without straying too far from the port.
Yeah.
Back in the port area, the liveliest spot in the village is the
Oh my god, look how big this cruise ship is. Oh my god, look how big that ship is. I have never seen a cruise ship from this angle. It looks massive.
liveliest spot in the village is the Norse-themed brewpub Flomsbrygga from local craft brewery Arg.
They put a pub in the village too. That's great.
Gear. Named after the seafaring Norse creature, Argeir have created an atmospheric brewpub centered around a fire pit.
That's great. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god. I love this. What a cool thing for them to put in.
Other highlights in the port area include the beach near the kayak rental hut and the waterfront walk on the other side of the fjord.
Wow, look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Yeah, it's also cool. I love looking at the little Norwegian village. Something about it. It just looks so peaceful and beautiful and just, I don't know, so different to American life in this part of Norway. It's really cool.
If you're short on time or walking doesn't come easy for you, there are other options.
Oh.
Bike rental is popular, and e-bikes in particular are a great option for exploring the port quickly
Okay.
at your leisure. There's also
cool.
a sightseeing road train which loops around Flom. This is always popular on busy days, so get there early if you're keen to secure a place.
That would be me. That'd be me, because like most Americans, I don't really love walking too much. It's a very American thing to say. So you might find me on the little train.
Unlike some fjord destinations, Flom is absolutely a year-round destination. Things are much quieter in the low season, of course, but there
Wow.
are still a few railway departures every day, for example.
Wow, it looks pretty incredible in the winter, too. It wouldn't be that as enjoyable to explore the fjord in the freezing cold winter, though. I don't think.
As I already mentioned, Flom is one of Norway's most popular cruise ports. I think it's pretty easy to understand why. Small ships and some of the world's biggest ships call into Flom throughout the year, especially in the summer.
Oh my god. Crazy. Like, I'm almost speechless. So beautiful. It looks like someone painted a picture.
Check out this video next to see what it's like to visit Flom and other destinations in the Norwegian fjords on a very large cruise ship.
Wow. Wow. This was very good. This was very, very enjoyable. I had never heard of the village of Flom in Norway, but now I totally understand why it is so popular. There's so much cool stuff. Oh my gosh. This video was by Life in Norway. I gotta give it a like, because I liked that very much. That was an awesome look at this Norwegian fjord and village, and so different to America. I'll say it again. So cool. Oh, man. I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Flom and the Norwegian fjords. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture and learning and seeing things in Norway for the first time, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.